Yo, what's up, people? What's up, people? Hope all of you are feeling all right. Oh, let me check one thing. I'm back. I'm back. What up, people? So, thank you for being so patient. I do want to do these Hungarian sections time after time, so I appreciate you guys' tolerance and understanding. And I understand it's difficult because you may not understand everything. By the way, you can always feel free to ask away questions and I'll try to show it. And you may not understand Hungarian, but you may understand my answers, as Mr. Knight did earlier. So hello everyone, again shout out to Mr. Beast. Oh, Beast, it's not Mr. Beast, but it's Beastat. So Babu, thank you so much for the raid again. Was just in a monologue. We were looking at the version and the game between Rapport and Alireza. All that I can say that it was a fabulous game by Richard as he played for restrictions constantly, like constantly trying to press and press and press. And he did impress. You know a bit of Japanese, Jingles? Nice. By the way, Jingles, there is one thing, so I want to address what happened on Discord, and I did get a promise, if you will. It's, of course, your decision. You had a little bit of an issue there. The other side said that he's ready to apologize as well. So I think I advise both of you to, have a game, just squash it, if that is okay. I understand, like, that is my stance. I think it is squashable. I think it was the heat of the moment, what happened there. And, of course, it'll be decided by you too, but I think it really shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, big deal for the sub part, like sub battle part, because I can often just deal with that and try to get another board. So it's not always just one board available. It sometimes will be possible to have more than one spot for a raiding group. I hope that helps the situation. And yeah, that's all I can say, and hope things will get back to normal. Yeah, so that's all. Things do get heated, and I think that happens. You may not see that side of me, but I also get competitive. Maybe not that aggressively competitive, meaning that it's not, I'm not throwing chairs and stuff like that. But I do get angry with myself, and yeah, so I can understand that. It is basically the only thing I ask all of you anytime if you join us or you want to be part of our little group is that you act cordially. Now, of course, there were some heated things. I do not want to see that again. So that's all. If you guys you squash it and say, okay, I'm sorry, that was the heat of the moment, I think it'll be mighty all right. But yeah, like I think one of the technique is just to have a little away time from the situation and then come back. That's something that I was taught, but it works for me. It's not a guarantee it works for others. But anyways, I am back. We are going to be doing challenges, and this will be a special challenge. I will have to make as many pawn moves, as many subs we get today. So I will be making all the pawn moves. So this is the rule for that. So it is called pawns. Hey, good morning, Kasper Vlad. I saw your clip, by the way. I saw your clip over there, and interestingly enough, like the Wu-Tang Clan, the height of movies and how big chess became, the Wu-Tang Clan, the premiere is crazy. So just read the exclamation on pawns, because Casper, I'm not sure if it's 50. And I don't even know if I could do 50. That'd be a little bit too much. Little bit too much. But I could try to push for the record. I think 18 is the best I could do for the moment. So yeah, coming back to Casper sent a video where they're promoting with chess. But Wu-Tang Clan, literally, they're standing on a chessboard. They're standing on a chessboard. And they give this chess analogy to their whole career. So that's like 100% on chess, which is lovely, which is absolutely amazing. Alright, so like everything else, we're going to start off with understanding this position. PlayStation played c4, then the rest of the game like played a d4. Yeah, that does happen a lot. That do be happening a lot. So we've got this position, bishop c4. I'm clearly threatening to take on e6, e takes d5. And whenever we get to these points and we're wondering like, okay, if you look at this, this looks very advantageous, right? We've got way more development, our king has castled, our opponent's pieces are all scattered around the board. You miss the old Chess Master theme song? So the big question is, how should we capture back? So let's wonder about this a little bit. Hey Nukush, saw your game. I see the tactics is coming off handy, which is nice. Alright, let's manage the poll. What to do here? We got plenty of options. And of course, after this game, I will be taking challenges. So be ready for that. And maybe we can also do some game analysis after. Well, we're gonna figure that out, Casper, when we get there. You want stalemate there. Wow. That is pure evil. That is pure evil. I still have the I'm the chess master, I resign stuck in my head. Right on, Joe Walker. So if you look at this position, you can see that this king is on c1, sort of chilling, while my opponent's king on e8 is not having a great time. So it makes sense to open it up instead of closing it. So what would be our reasoning with the move that you'd play here? Or that you'd find the best? morning, Parv. How's it going? I should do it like the Spanish way, an exclamation mark at the beginning and an exclamation mark towards the end. I think that'd be the ultimate way of doing things, but apparently that doesn't really work. I don't think I've got the Quirtly for that. I see many of you saying knight takes d5. Any fine reason why you'd like to take with the knight instead of bishop, pawn, or the rook? Take with the bishop, it's backed by the knight and can attack the rook. I don't think you can attack the rook. But you could take back with the knight, and that I could understand, for sure. For sure, that is an idea. Any other guesses? Looking now? Okay. So, if we take with the pawn, it does improve the situation, but on the other hand, our rook is no longer looking at an open file. Our bishop is stuck. The knight is stuck. So in general, if you can, you don't want to capture that way. Do you need to take queen g7? Well, you could go queen g7. It seems legal, but it doesn't really answer the question. And it does matter sometimes that you come to conclusions on which way to capture in certain cases. Like queen g7 might be the best of the best, but it doesn't answer the good old question time of what you're supposed to be doing in the middle. It's sort of like ducking of the question of marriage. Eventually, you gotta tell your loved one, okay, is it gonna be a marriage or not? There could be many happy times. You can go queen g7, that's all great and dandy. But eventually, you got to go back to basics and say, yes, I want to live my life this way, or I want to live my life that way. Same thing here on the chessboard. Eventually, you got to decide which way you want to take. Chess is just like life, filled with questions. Okay, so knight takes d5. If we take on d5, what will be a probable response by the opponent? Okay. Knight takes. But I really love actually how Jingles is going through motions. You take with the knight, you kind of assume they're going to capture back with the knight. Right? Because takes, then the knight can't show up, but then they capture us. Rook takes, and probably queen e7. That's one way of playing, for sure. Oh! Whoop! No worries, Equus. No worries whatsoever. So if we could have a knight in the center, this would be fabulous, right? It'd be just super duper fabulous. So our big goal should be in this case to have a knight that is dominating. Right? If the knight would be on d5, we're surefire winning. There's no question about it. It has to be a win. So I took on d5. Bishop takes d5. And that's the whole point. The king can't castle. I have that square under control. They can't just kick me out because I take and I win the queen due to this x-ray. The x-ray over there. Takes, takes, and rook takes. And basically now my opponent is forced to trade off. And now I can take with the knight scot-free, and that's the whole point of taking with the bishop. Now normally, of course, you want to take with the knight, especially if they can't capture it. But the reason I played and took with the bishop first, so my knight can go there and substitute. And now this is a knight that is the overlord of the land. I have knight f6 ideas. You can't go after that because you lose to knight c7. So now I got a piece that is absolutely dominating, that I wouldn't have gotten if I take with the knight because it would have been traded. Does that make any sense to you guys? I hope it does. Most definitely. Great. So queen c6. And it is time to come on in there. I go queen g7, rook f8. And honestly, I'm not even sure if I made the best in this situation. It looked good, but it wasn't kind of good enough. Of course, I should have taken on e5. Gone here and taken this one. But I got a little bit carried away. I realized this rook cannot move. So there is one way of winning with queen takes c5, and there's a second way, trapping the rook. And oftentimes you might be wondering, okay, we've found the win. Why are we looking for something else? Because who knows? Sometimes the play that we're finding might be the only way to win in another position. And that's why it makes sense to analyze in the first place. So we notice that it's the rook on f8 that is sort of in a nasty situation. I see knight to h7 through f6. MG Pod, thank you for the follow. Yep, knight f6 is incoming. So I'm just trying to get close to that. And oftentimes this isn't even the route you go. Oftentimes you go knight g5, knight h7, and then you take that rook. That is what you're looking for. That is something you're trying to achieve. So knight f6, very good. Knight takes h7, bishop g4. Now, I could still take, I played f3, which is a bit solid. Rook g8, queen h6, bishop e6. And now, of course, we've got an easy win, so let's find that, and it sort of wraps it all up. So one of the most important things in chess, think in sequences. Don't think in moves. Sequences, it's where it's at. Yeah, there's queen g5 check, king e8, knight f6 check. And if they go king f8, we might even have this, because if they go here, we've got queen h8, and we are going to win the rook. If you go rook g8, I capture, basically. But my opponent ran into this one, takes in. Of course, this is resignable. You get double checked. I also tried to see if there's a mate, but hey, a rook is a rook, and that's kind of fine in my book. So, it was actually making me happy that I could double check, and of course, king e8, there's mate on e7. Alright, so, here's gonna be the next question. And I'm gonna ask you guys, how should we continue? We can start up with the pawns challenge immediately, or we can do some game analysis. And of course, this is not necessarily that we're going to avoid one or another. It's just that we decide the order. So here goes the poly poll. You guys can decide which way you want to go or which way you'd want to see and do that. Your vote is on some game analysis. Whoa, you guys are very, very much onto that one. Wow. Nice. Alright. So, by the way, one of the big perks of being part of this good old group that is called the Chess Week Club is that you get your games analyzed if you're sub to this channel. Alright, let me see and find the games. If I remember, some time ago, Shaggy sent in a game. Where is that game? Yeah, this one. Found it! I found it! Found it! Found thy game. Hey, Yuho, what's up? Thanks for the follow, by the way, Momo. Let's take a look-see. Although it's not over yet. It's not over. It's not over. It is not over. Yes, it's over. Yes, it is very much over. Whoa, clean. No tampering with the voting. Wow. Clean. Okay. So, Shaggy goes for d4. d4, g6, knight f3, e4. I'm loving this. Anytime I see any of our subbies go and get the center, I'm happy. I feel like, oh yes, that's what I want. You get the center control and you're chilling. d6, bishop e3. Good stuff. Bishop e3 is good. But by the way, there is a much more solid way of playing. There's nothing wrong with bishop e3. I'm not even criticizing. I'm just saying there is a second alternative that could actually kind of restrict black's play. How can we do that in this position? So notice that our opponent's bishop is their biggest asset, and sometimes they leave the knight back there so it can exert some pressure on this side of the board. So if we can, we could try to wall it up. Yeah, c3, very good. So c3 is a typical way of playing. You're putting all your pawns over here. The bishop is all stuck on g7. You can't really blast on through because it's all walled up. Even if you go here. Well, first off, white can just ignore because we've got the solid center control and it's all defended. But you can also go pawn to d5 and you can still use the fact that it's opened up. If they go knight f6, you go h3, and you go, oh no, my pawn, oh no. Queen a4 check, and that is your beautiful little tricky, that even works. In this position, it doesn't always have to be a Sicilian, it can still work in the modern. It's a sneaky little trick. And regardless of what they put over there, you captured that knight. Indeed. Sneaky. Absolutely sneakalicious there. Absolutely sneakalicious. So c3 is a good way of consolidating. Bishop e3 is fine though. Bishop g4, bishop e2. Mr. Unpin, nothing is gonna go through, so we can move the knight anytime we'd like. And that's why I'm always a proponent. If they pin you, you can ask them to leave or you just defend them with the bishop. And it no longer is threatening anything. Knight f6. Okay, so even though we can make a lot of pawn moves, it'd be even better for us to keep developing. So how can we keep our structure intact, I mean the D and E pawns, while also keeping with the motions and developing pieces? As white, obviously, Cosper, because we're looking from Shaggy's perspective. Yeah, knight c3 is a very reasonable way of playing, but also I like knight d2. The reason I like knight d2, because it does give you the option that anytime you feel like they're gonna put pressure on the d-pawn, just go c3. You create a chain of pawns, and chain. They're trying to take it, they're just the fool of those chains. They're the chain of fools. I mean, that's why sometimes putting that knight on d2 is even better, honestly. You were told that you can earn free silver coins if you castle before move 7. So knight d2 is probably an option, especially as you weren't forced to put the knight on c3 early on. And you're also getting the knight out. Anyways, h3 is not bad, but knight d2 is something I'd consider. Takes, knight d7, knight c3, great. e5. Okay, so what do we know about tension and chess? Tension, chess, Is it good to have tension? And if it's good, why is it good? Well, tension is good when you have a 2-1 advantage in the center. So if they want to release it, well, be our guests, then you lose your only pawn that was counterposing our center. Now we've got that one pawn in the middle. White is just better here. Keeping tension is good. Yes, Jingles, correct. Especially as we're the one who have more pawns in the middle. If you're the one with the less people and less pawns in the center, you don't mind trades. You actually like trades because the less figures are kind of occupying those squares right then and that time. So d5 I'm not a big fan. It's not bad. You're gaining space. So it's funny because there's so many dimensions for this game. So if you play d5, you're actually trading tension for space. Notice that we actually crossed the demarcation line. So that is another way of playing. You either push your opponent back, or you keep the tension and saying, okay, I have more control, so my situation must be better. So d5, just pushing the pawn, gonna get over there, gonna get in the middle. Knight c5, a4. a4, okay. So whenever you play chess, always, always, always think about the basic list that you have to go through. So there is a list of prophylaxis you've got to do, which I usually call the basic principles. List of basic principles. List of basic principles. So what have we achieved so far? We've got the center, got the bishops. What else do we need to accomplish? There are a couple more things that we need to do, but we shouldn't forget about that. Oh, thank you for the follow. You didn't deserve the silver coin? Yeah, but you were close. Hey, what's up? Well, castling. Castling is what you need, and if you castle early, it is way less likely anything bad can happen. I can tell you that much. Way less likely. So castling would be important, super important. Also, you could consider going queen d2 and saying, hey, I can go short, but I could also go long. Because if you castle, I might change my intentions of short castling and go immediately for the attack. Maybe even h4, h5. And this is actually kind of the beauty of chess. That if you have development, you will get more flexible. Because now you can wait for infinite to decide, okay, I castle, okay then I can attack you. But if you castled already, for example, it's not that dangerous. You don't have a rook that would be right there supporting the attack with h4, h5. Borf is saying, yeah, getting castle seems good. Also, I like to get a battery going to get ready to undermine the fianchettoed bishop. So a4. And by the way, a4 has a point. Like, you may be thinking, oh, what I said, like that queen d2, short castles, they're absolutely the best, but a4 is bad. That's not at all true. Can anybody tell me what could be the idea behind a4. And Shaggy, obviously, you're welcome to tell your thought process, because it's actually a very nice move. I've seen very, very strong players among you play a move like this. Creating an outpost. Creating an outpost for what? New Benoni? It's an exclamation mark Benoni. Yes. So that should give it. Oh, it works. Yay, Matex. A4 stops opponent from castling. Kind of. But there's something more eloquent. And it's somewhat simple too. Yes! Yeah, right that. Plutarch is correct. But I want to see what Shaggy said. I think I might have missed Shaggy. Shaggy, come here! Tell us what you were thinking. What were you thinking? Thought to open a queen side. So a4, and let me see. Open up the queen side, okay. But in reality, what you're doing is fantastic. So let's say black goes here, you can go a5, and as Plutarch said, this is what they do in the King's Indian called gaining space. So it's not just about keeping these guys back, it is also about restricting them. And I was doing a bit of a lecture on the rapport game, and even there, Rapport was trying to push Alireza back. That was the goal. So, a4, a5, and then our opponent wouldn't be having an easy time moving around. Like c6, we could go b4, they can't take, we got that defended, back. And we've got a very, very nice move here. You played a random moves like GMs do, but it was a very nice random move. So here white has a move that would pierce through black's position, and it's a typical idea. Blue Ball, thank you for the follow. So what is the big move here? If you take, that's great, but we're looking for a strategic solution. Now that's fantastic and well spotted. Of course you can win the pawn, but there's a strategic maneuver that you can use. Random moves prove value. Well said, random moves. Hey, Blue Ball. A6, right. Very good. Now, again, I'm not trying to take away anything from capturing and queen takes. Like, this is perfect. Like, if you came here and you said, why did we take... No, you're right. We are the nation of greed. In Viblandia, we capture those pawns. You just go there, takes, queen takes, and you say, XQCL money. You are just taking what needs to be yoinked. You just yoink it real good. That's good. But whenever you go with A6, you sort of learn the technique that you are able to undermine your opponent's center like this with AB and DC, which is obviously an important way of playing. Very, very important way of playing, because you're piercing through, you're sort of getting rid of your opponent's one big weakness. It takes, meaning not big weakness, you're creating one. And now there's weaknesses everywhere. Alright, so our opponent played queen e7. We know a5 would be a really good move here. Shaggy played b4, which is fine. Queen d2, and that's great too. c6, b5. Good again. c5, knight e2. And you might be thinking, oh, I'm going to diss you for that. I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to say this is pretty good. For the moment, this looks pretty good. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be. Like, there's ultimately nothing wrong with this position, and you're just waiting. You're just waiting for your opponent to decide which way they're going to go for. And you don't know for sure what's going to happen. Zero, thank you for the follow. But seriously, I just wanted to expand on the left side and overwhelm him in there. Okay, could see that. So knight e2, and that's good. That is good. Maybe pushing this pawn to b5 can be too much. I'd rather push the a pawn. Why? Because you always have the option of going b5 later. So if they go a6, you always have b5. And then you will have targets on c7 and d6. Like, that is definitely on the list and an idea to have. When you played b5, actually you're walling up the situation. So anytime you go here, you won't be able to break through. You go b6, then a6. You go a6, there's b6, and there is this wall of pawns, and there's no absolute way you can break through there. So, especially if you have more space, and you definitely do, it makes sense to keep it flexible and not close it down immediately and keep in the options like that. b5, knight e2, queen c3, a5, castles. And I like that. In fact, here your opponent was sort of getting very jittery. Mine has a typical King's Indian idea here that I want you guys to find. So we can sort of predict that white is going to face short castles. How can we sort of dissuade black from doing that or playing against that idea? There's a very fine move here that is very typical in the King's Indian. Talking about King's Indian, you like that opening? We've got plenty of lectures on that one. Bishop h6 is direct, okay. Now, you've got to think a little bit further, because again, you're thinking with your own head. You're saying, oh my goodness, this is what I want to do. But, what does black want to do in the King's Indian? Chess is mostly about understanding what your opponent wanting to achieve. Not about what you want to achieve, but your opponent wants to achieve. And if you can restrict that, that's a huge step forwards. They want to go for f5, so their plan will be the following. a5, I'm just playing some random moves for white. They want to go for f5 and break through like that. Hey, legend, how's it going? So, if they want to go for this f5 break, how can we start to put pressure on our opponent and take away that f5 move? A black knight, at the moment, you can't really go to h5 because that would be captured. So you usually want to move the knight to some safe square, because if you go there, it's captured there, and that's just not good enough. g4. Yes, g4. So anytime, and I'm gonna still make these random moves. These are not good moves at the moment, but just for that sake, here we could take, and at the end of the day, it'll be actually black who's getting attacked on the open file. So g4 is a typical idea, trying to press on that side of the board. So you're not directly stopping that knight from moving, even though bishop g5 is a nice move, Nukush. But you're saying, okay, if anytime you go f5, I'll take, and I'll be the one attacking you. And oftentimes you can even play something like castles, h4 and h5, and they can't really go h5 because that would ruin their structure and the king would be in dire straits. So there are a couple of ways of playing. Bishop g5 is a great idea, pinning it. Bishop h6 is not always good, but it can be if you want to go for h4, h5. And if you want to be more traditional, you can go g4, h4, and h5. It's not so hard. I'm going to show you how you do it. So you touch this pawn, you click it, you move it here, you hover around the g4 square. There! I played it. Was it hard? No. I'm going to do it again. Slow-mo. So I touch this pawn. I have it in my hand. My cursor is on it. You make sure you don't drop it. So you hold tight and bam, you're there. That's how easy it is to play pawn g2 to g4. And you don't even have to be a grandmaster to do it. You can do it. So easy. You pick it up, g2. You want it slower. Okay. So you put this pawn on the g4 square, and you can do it even if you're not a GM. Smack. Perfect. See? I'm telling you. You can do it slow-mo, easy. Very good. Very good. Easy stuff? What are we talking about? Easy stuff. Easy. Just super easy. So, knight e2 was played. I have nothing against that. Queen c3, h5, and that's a great move. Your opponent was afraid of you playing g4 there. Deathly, thank you for the comment there. Thanks for the follow. So h5, this square is blocked off now. If we go here, yes, we've got to defend it, but yoink, yoink, boink. And then we have to move the bishop and we lose the pawn. So h5, and Shaggy, rightfully so, said, shoo, go away. But wait. Oh my goodness. I didn't miss anything. So if black would castle, by the way, a5 would be a huge mistake. Like, huge mistake. If anyone can tell me why a5 is I'd be glad. Tell me why a5 is just awful. It's just awful. All that said, Jake and Bake is gonna rock today. We've been working together and I'm pretty sure he's gonna rock that match. So, hopefully all goes according to plan. Then he's gonna crush it. Actually gonna crush Rubier. Or Rubius. Whichever way you put it. Okay, knight d5, but which knight? Which knight is the one you're thinking about? Which switch is which? I'm not sure if Rubius is training, actually. No, in chess, you can only play one move, Plutarch. There's no such a thing that I can play anything. No, you can only choose one. So, chat, which way would you take? Would you take with B or would you take with F? If you're a King's Indian player, you must know the answer. You must know the answer. Well, if you take on E4, that defeats the purpose. You're actually trying to open up this diagonal. Indeed. F indeed. F in the Schachchat, indeed. Knight takes. Why? Well, if you take this way, you have this e4 move, but you take this way, the whole family is hanging. The whole family of white pieces are hanging. You move the lady, and you lose more. You lose even more. And if you're even more gangsta, you go knight c4, and then you win everything else as well. I mean, if you take here, you're just as winning too. So a5, then knight takes d5. So always be careful. This is another principle. Don't align your pieces. Don't align your rook, your queen. You don't want to do that. If you do, you'll be in trouble. Deep, deep trouble. So h5, a5. Now, there is a fine little reason why it doesn't work here. So why doesn't it work in this situation? And I'll be right back. Yo, any ideas? Any ideas over here? So takes, obviously you gotta check it, like, you gotta take a look. Well, if we move, then there's takes, and that's not a good deal. We're just down a whole pawn. And as people who love these things, we love extra pawns, we like, I'd rather take. So, the big difference in this case, e4, the big difference is that the king didn't castle yet, so if we take, there's no king takes g7. That is that little bit of a difference, but it matters a lot, obviously. Castles, queen takes g7, king takes, but here we can take on g7, and white is actually winning. So all these small details matter. They matter a lot, by the way. Yeah, that's the reason. Here it doesn't work. Apollo, that is correct. So Infinite played knight d7, castles, bishop h6. Great move by Infinite, trying to trade off the bishops. Takes, takes, rook b1. Okay, so at this moment, you can't really play on this side of the board. If we go here, they're gonna close. If we're gonna go here, they're gonna close. So if we notice that we can't break through on this side of the board, what can we do, and potentially which side we could start thinking of playing on? Yeah, castling can also add some power, for sure. Chess is so sad? Yeah, in the center, that's correct, Shaggy. But where in the center? Black suddenly came to life? Sort of, yes. That is sort of true. F4 break? Okay, but look, it's still very illegal. Now let me check. Uh. No! It doesn't work. Whoa! Eric! Thank you so much for the raid! Our main sensei, Sensei Hansen, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Senseites. Good to see y'all. Thank you so much, Sensei. Appreciate your visit here. Welcome, all Chessbra people. We're here learning, and then we'll be taking them challenges. Yep, chances that Sensei Hansen is here, so little, but very much appreciate his welcome in this morning. Hopefully he'll have a beautiful time. Why am I roasting only you? No, I'm only roasting anyone who said F4. You weren't the only one. It wasn't just you. Wasn't just you, I'm telling you. The only GM to ever beat you in Hyperbullet. I wonder if, did Eric ever play 10-second chess with subs? I'd go with yes. I'd go with yes, for sure. Hello, TGZ. Hey, Mika, how are you? Good to see you here. Alright, so we are going to take a look at a couple more games, and then we are gonna be doing the Pawns Challenge. That's what we're gonna do. Good old Pawns Challenge. Alright, so F4, I'm not really roasting. Like, I know sometimes it seems like I'm roasting, but I really am just trying to be rude and be unsocial, asocial, and just, you know, just being a terrible person. That's what Twitch is about. You want to become a terrible person, and if you become a terrible person, people start subbing to you, right? That's how it works. Now, if that was the first step, now you realize, okay, f4 doesn't work. And of course, you wouldn't pay attention whatever I say if I wouldn't say that f4 is illegal. Like, you'd be saying f4 is the move you want to do. Right, Mika? I'm telling you, that is how she gets all her viewers. She disses everyone. We love that. Anytime I go onto her stream, she says, "You bloody chess player, you! What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? No chess, go away!" And I stay. That's the moment I know, okay, Mika, okay, now I'm gonna stay here. You know what? If you hate me that much, I'm gonna stay. TGZ, thank you for the 2 months. I know I'm so terrible, thank you. So, the reason you want to be terrible to people, because you want to improve them. Like, remember when your brothers and sisters didn't want you to play Monopoly and any sort of board games? Yeah, like that. What did you do? Well, you did the Rocky anthem and say, ta-da-da, ta-da-da. And you've been just practicing all day. Okay, so I build houses here, and I just steal a house from Jenny, my sister, and then I'm gonna win, yeah! That's what you do. That's what you do. If they diss you, you want to make a comeback. So that's why I said f4, what kind of move is that? So you make it work. That's why I said f4 doesn't work, buddy. Does not work. Come on, show me how it works. So, well, for that, you've got to do a little bit of construction because your bishop is in the way. Mr. Sad, thank you for the follow. We'd get around the monopole and see who could climb the farthest. That's true. Andrews, thank you for the follow. So how can we remove that construction area from f3? Yeah, it's close. It's close. By the way, I'm planning to do an Among Us game, and I don't know if Aman or Eric would be up for it. So we're going to do a very special Among Us tournament. Well, not tournament, but an Among Us lobby. And the Among Us lobby will be like this. You may accuse someone, but if you do, it has to be in rap version. Only rap version. So if you're not rapping the accusation part, you're out. We're muting you. We don't care whatever you say. It just doesn't mean nothing for us. Nothing whatsoever. It's like, nah, man, you ain't rapping, you ain't with us. You are already the imposter. So, that is the one we're building. Already have one handful of people. So, this will be a good old streamers rap version. So I'm wondering if Aman or Eric would be up for it. If so, let me know. I might ask around a bit more. And we need a couple more people, but we're almost full lobby. So I'm excited. Haven't been rapping that much. Been listening to Tupac obsessively, so I know what to do at the right moment. It's gonna be fly. It's gonna be fly. That's not fair? Nothing in life is fair, point out. What are you talking about? There's nothing that's fair in life. It's not fair that you're a human. It's not fair I'm almost a human. Right? Like, look, if I would be like a Frankenstein being, wouldn't that be fantastic? Yet I was born a human. I wanted to be RoboCop. And what I am now? I'm just a basic human being. I wanted to be RoboCop. Since early childhood, I wanted to be RoboCop. And now I'm Twitch streaming. Come on. So basic, I know. So basic. So here G3 would be an idea. So if they go here, Bishop G2, F4, and you open up the doors. So after this one, after this game, I am going to be taking challenges, and that's what we gonna do. So just have to be in line. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Edgar Saint. Alright, so bishop g2, f4 is incoming. Now, it's funny to me when people are upset when I point things out, but the thing is, your idea of going f4 is great. You just had to prepare it. And I find it hilarious that little kids, when they're kind of aiming to be part of the group and they're practicing all these card games, they're actually practicing to become a professional. They don't even know it. They don't even know they exist, but they're preparing to become a professional. Like when I started out playing chess, I was playing chess with on the board, all alone, switching sides constantly. And people are like, what is this guy doing? Well, yeah, but guess who's laughing now? Guess who's laughing now, bitch? I've been a terrible person, yes. I've been a terrible person, I admit. So, rook b1, which is not as good. You could go g3 and go bishop g2 in that case. Absolutely. Rook b1, g5. Going for the attack. Knight g3, rook g6, knight f5. And I love this. You always look around when your opponent makes a weird looking move. G-Man Man, thank you for the follow. So they play g5. Surprising, very much surprising. But now the pony is getting to that f5 square and it's gonna get beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Rook g6, knight f5, hitting the lady. Queen f8, b6, a6. Now, first thing you do is wonder, what is my opponent trying to do? They've been kind of building some ideas over here. What are they trying to accomplish? I wonder what they want to do. How can we stop that not so obvious idea by infinite? G4. They want to roll with that pawn. So we say, nah, I don't think so. And I like this move. I like this move because you're stopping that threat. Takes here. And that's probably a mistake. H4, and there's very legitimate chances for black to hold because it's all closed up. And that's why you need to keep some tension, Shaggy, in order to make sure you can win the game. G4 is so hard to play. You're just baiting me to do slow motion. No. Refuse. Queen h8, king g2, castles. Oh no, the pawn. Oh no, another pawn. Oh no, a rook. Takes, rook h1. And now the rookies are coming in. Ooh, and the rookies are coming in, and then the levy breaks. Man, that's the worst. Rook h3, rook h1. Perfect. Just come on in there. Rook g8, queen d2, queen e2, c4. Okay, so once you have the advantage, you have to act like the orcs in the world of Warcraft. You go zug zug, you don't look backwards ever. Yeah, so the h file opened up. It actually was in favor of white. That's correct, Pixie. Because black was stuck there. Had to defend the d6 square, and when infinite moved that, those pawns were lost. So this whole maneuver, finding an outpost, is very important. Very, very important in chess. So you go all zug-zug on your opponent and you roam on in. You go into the castle and you capture the king in Azeroth. Obviously. I mean, you're not going to say, well, let's have picnic. No, you don't have picnic. I don't think orcs ever have a picnic. They eat pigs. They don't have that for, just a picnic session. They don't do that. No, they don't. They just roam on in and attack. Okay, queen d2, knight d6, and this was just picnic time for you. Shaggy, no. When you're on the attack, you roam on in. There is no tomorrow for our opponent. You gotta go in for the kill. Now b5, c4, over defending, queen d1. You're going backwards. Always tend towards the middle. Don't ever go backwards. Going backwards is not the way to play here. Picnics are more for blood elves. True. Queen d1, queen f6, rook h6, rook h3, over defending. I love this. This is great. Rook f8, trading. Let's go be trading. Knight f6 and bye-bye. They go knight e8. We, of course, take and it's checkmate. All right. I like this one. This was a good game. Good game. All right. So I will be taking challenges now. I'm going to be doing that now. And we are going to roll with that. MG Pot, good luck. So we've got one sub. That means we are going to be going. I have to make 2 pawn moves in a row. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Maybe I can crab it up. Let's crab it up. Good luck. We're gonna go crabbing. Let's go here. I don't want to get mated like that. That was a great game. All right, let's push that pawn. Pushy, pushy. Pushy, pushy that pawn and wall up the bishop. If I can wall up that bishop, I'd be a happy guy. I mean, I'm relatively a happy guy, I'd say. There, let's get the knight out. So we actually got a French structure with the bishop not being too comfortable. c3. I'm not going to react because if he takes, I take back with the bishop. I'm just going to go g5, trying to expand on this side of the board. And even though the French is not the prettiest of beasts, I gotta say, at least you got something to do. Alright, I could go back, but they're gonna yoink my pawn. Don't yoink my pawn like that. Although, you know what? Knight g7 looks so ugly. I'll take here. Don't like this. I'll go here. Looks awful, but hey, sometimes some moves might get a little ugly. This one does get a little ugly. Although I will defend the e-pawn. Okay. Let's go. Should I go there? Let's develop. Let's develop a little bit. Let's develop a little bit. Maybe f6 in a bit. f6. f6 is that typical move in the French. It's so bad, it only works in this line. Like in the French, it works. Why? Because the opening is so terrible, it just has to work. It's like a good combo. Knight h4, it's possible, but I didn't want my opponent to attack me. Do you really want to check me there? Wow. So rude, man. So rude. Okay. I see what you want. Okay. I'll close it then. You know what? I'll close it then. How dare you? How dare you go that far? How dare you go that far? My man, that's rude. That is absolutely rude. So rude of you. So rude of you. Alright, let's go here. Shh. I'm hunting. Hunting for rabbits. Yes! Arr! Zug zug. We've got the rook. We've got the rook, people. We've got it. We've got the rook. That's what we wanted. We've got the rook. Yes, we've got the rook. That's all the thing that we needed in our book. We've got the rook. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, second of all, we're gonna castle. But as we got the rook, we are happy. Absolutely happy. Alright, it's mine now. It is mine. I'm taking it. I'm taking it to my little home and munch on it. That was a fat piggy. Fat piggy on F1. Let's castle. Let's castle here. Immediately pressing on the F file, and my king is safe. So this is a good system if you wouldn't have this bishop on a horny jail on C8. It's very stupid, but once it's gone, our life is a joy. It is a joy. Excess, thank you for the follow. Yo, thanks for following, Smate. Okay, H4. Do you really want to mate me? Okay, so I'm gonna counterattack in the center. If they're attacking you on the side, you counterattack in the center. Do you really want to mate me? Do you really want to make me cry? Don't mate me. What did I do to deserve this? Don't mate me like that. Okay, I'll take that pawn. Let's yoink those. Let's yoink those. And yeah, by the way, if you guys like the Benoni, you like sharp stuff, we've got some videos on the King's Indian and that. So if you're anywhat interested in improving some of your gambit skills, yo, that's something you might want to check. Ooh. Baby fork? Baby fork? Ah, fork. I got this low value Ponzi. Attacking these 3-pointers. Okay, let's yoink those. Takes. I'm ready for some more of that. I can't, you know, it's kind of bloodlust for orcs. You want more of those. No, come back here. Come back to Papa. Come back here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, no, you'll get pinned. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. Check. Check. All right. Check. Check. Okay. All right. Well, let's come with the pony then. All right. Well, then I guess Smotherino. And the queen has to take, otherwise it is a trappity trap. Okay. All right. Yoink. Rook F5. So let's see if MJ Pot knows the Eric Rosen technique. Probably not. Smotherino! Bam! GG's MG Pat. G to the G. G to the G, my man. G to the G. You were a true OG. Absolutely fantastic. All right. Who's next? Who's ready to show up in the arena? Show yourself. Show yourself. Yeah, so, okay, let me see. I gotta fix some stuff. Meanwhile, you guys can start challenging. And by the way, I had to make one pawn move. But has any sub beaten? Not yet, because I wasn't forced to make multiple pawn moves, Jingles. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me a second. Meanwhile, feel free to start challenging. And if it's 3 minutes, that's also fine. It doesn't have to be 5 minutes. Yo, a shocker. I'm actually back. Knight h4 is a move, an interesting move there. But if I go knight h4, takes, and there's f4. And they start rolling down the pawn. If you can ever go f4, f5, that is a nasty situation. Absolutely nasty-licious. Well, not delicious for me, but nasty for my position, because they're gonna roll me over. Roll me over. Elderuch. Good luck. Alright. So, let's see. Let's go c6. Go d6. Okay. Alright, we've done our quota of pawns, and now we're gonna go King's Indian. We're gonna go King's Indian-ish over here. And just stay cool, calm, and chill. Okay. Castles. Opponent is trying to over-defend those. But the d-pawn is a little bit loose because it is blocked. The queen doesn't have like a clear view for the pawn. Okay, so I think I'm going to go here. Just eradicate that pony and then go after the d-pawn. Let's take. Let's go here. And go after that fellow. And we're just saying hello. Hello there. Yeah, we're just going to try to undermine that. Now, I still have some issues with my queen side. My queen side needs a bit of improvement. Okay, I could go e5, or I could go knight a6. Or here. First, I'm going to develop. And probably play c5 after. Gonna go here, or e5. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one. My idea being either the b2 or the pawn falls. Or at least that's the plan. And I still have options of going either way, so that's good. That's good. It's absolutely Gucci in that case. Absolutely Gucci. Alright, so let's do this. Pressity, press, and press both ways. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. There, let's go back. I want to go c5 and such. Just to have that little touch there. Alright, so maybe c5, maybe e5. The good thing is that this knight is a little clumsy looking. So I'm gonna go c5, open it up for my bishop. And that's actually the main idea of it, fianchettos. If you get the chance, you will have threats along the file. You'll absolutely have those ideas. I'm going c5, open it up. And if d5, I'm thinking of even yoinking the bishop. Because one thing that's going for white is the bishop pair, plus a little bit of extra space. Yeah, so if here then the knight goes back, I don't want that. But I do think about going knight e5. b6, v5. Alright, let's go here. And I want to get rid of that bishop. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's take this. Let's take that one. There. Okay. I'm gonna go for rook b8. Eventually, I want to go for b5. Eventually, that is the plan. They're like romantic games? I'm almost a romantic, but nah. Romance is dead. You know why? I don't know. It's just sounded good. Romance is not dead, but people hate flowers. They just don't like flowers. Honestly, I think it was a fad. People said, flowers this, flower petals. No, flowers are overrated. They just have these pollens and it makes you allergic. I hate it. Absolutely terrible. Terrible stuff. Hate it. Alright, now again you can see I am combining the efforts of my rook and bishop. Once I get on in there, it's gonna get nasty. Let's get in there. Or here. Go here and c4 takes. Yeah, let's go here. Only thing left is somehow smoke out that pony. If I could smoke out that pawn, this will be my little dome. Maybe rook here and there. Or, I got a juicy spot on d4. Ooh, you can go back because I take the pawn. I've got 2 attacking. But now my pawn is going to be smack in the middle. It's going to infiltrate the human's ranks. Takes, I could take here. Okay, an extra pawn is an extra pawn. So we'll be Gucci with that. Maybe I can also fix that. Okay, let's go in there. I like the trades. I'm liking those trades. There, and we're gonna fix these. Fix with the king moves. Takes, I take there. If you take, I take there. Okay, that's a deal. That is a deal. Now I've got 2 passed pawns, and they're rather further away from my opponent's king, which is Gucci. I guess I go for the e pawn. There's no more f3 move, and that's why pushing these pawns are dangerous. Now I'm gonna yoink that. I am gonna yoink thee. Let's go here and pick this one up. So take this. Alright, so the king is cut. Perfect. Perfect. So let's go here. Bring the king. Let's even wall up this. So the king is boxed. King can't really move too much. There we go, g5 over defend. Bring on the king. Support the pawn. Support thy pawn. Let's bring the king again. And our goal will be to push that. Okay, so I've got a majority on the other side too. So I'm gonna use that. Let's go here. Push the e pawn here, and we push this guy. They can't even capture because of rook d3 check. Here, e4, and if takes, I check. And check. And takes. GG's, Elderich. Well fought, my man. Well fought right there. Well done, well done. Well done, well done. What do you think about the Giocopiano Dubov game? It was a fun game. Wasn't good, but was fun. GG. Whoa, Nukers, you're gifting 2 subbies for the Communitat. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we're at 3 pawn moves. Whoa, okay. So gotta play 3 pawn moves now. 2 more pawn moves. Okay. Alright. By the way, if you guys wonder, what is this menu? I think it's chicken fillet. Alright, Shaggy, good luck. So I need to make 3 pawn moves in a row. Alright, let's do the creepy crawly. Ooh. Maybe I can sacrifice 2. Ooh. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. There, pawn here. And I'm just walling up. So whenever black has the chance to wall up the bishop, you should. Because it can't really pierce through this wall. Now, on the other hand, if the pawn would be on e5, this is a juicy target. There, okay. So let's go b5. Probably g4, c5. Although, you know what? I want to play it gangsta. Take my pawn. Take my pawn. Do you have a game you consider your best? My game against Lazaro Bruzon is what I consider my best. But what is the other format that you sometimes see? Sometimes I see eagles fly. And then the future starts slipping, slipping, slipping. And I don't know why. Keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping. I'm gonna double fianchetto. "60-minute rapid game." I love the sense of humor of this current chat. 60 minutes. Come on. If you want to play a 60-minute game, make it stylish. Make it 3 hours. Really. Like, if we do it 3 hours, that's what we're here for. Watch one single game for 3 hours. Right? That's what online chess is about. We all have the time of the day. What else are we going to do? Are we going to, have a fun time? Get some taikiri? No! We're gonna play 3-hour-long chess. Perfect. Just how you want it. Just how you want it. Dude! Come on. Okay. Alright, so let's take pawns. So now my opponent has 2 defenders, 2 attackers. But as I lure the bishop away, I will have a 2-1 advantage. So I'm gonna take. I'm gonna yoink that pawn. I'm gonna yoink it good. Beer chess? Okay. See ya, Blunder. How you doing? Okay, h3. They attacked my knight. Chat, say how rude. Boo! Attacking my knight like boo. Boo! I know you subscribe to me, but you're attacking my knight. It's unforgivable. How dare you? Boo! Man, come on. Rude. Rude. Go rude. Boo. Okay, let's take this one, which is ugly looking, but it defends it. You know, we like ugly ducklings if it's our ugly duckling. Big D, thank you for the follow. How rude. Exactly. Absolutely rude. Come on. Come on. Also, don't flag. Boo. Don't flag. You're my sub. Don't flag. Boo. No flagging. Boo. Alright. Okay. So the death value of chess might be opened up. Let's just give a friendly check there. That really just means it's easier to attack the king. Just like, in Among Us, you can attack your opponent king like that, and people do disappear when they are in the death value of chess, but in the death value of Among Us, it's kind of a synonymous thing. Right? Let's give a friendly check. They want to take my knight. Hey, buddy, stop it. Stop. I thought we were friends. Stop it. All right, I check again. Just checking. Just check. Where is that king going? All right. Okay, what if I check here? What if I check there? Okay, so der Königsen can't move to g4. Can't move to g3. I mean, he can. Actually, that's a problem. King can run away that way. Can't move here. May move here. Okay, but what if I take this away? If I take it away with the rook, king takes, and Namyo. Everybody spam Namyo in the chat. Come on, do it. You don't have too much time. Spam it. You got 130 seconds. Namyo, not good. I go here, Namyo, as the king takes that pawn. Lautik. Shoot. Lautik. But I could go Zug Zug and take that away. And he can't go there. And then maybe XQCL. Maybe something has happened. Do you see what I see, chat? We're going to do what we do every night. Take over the rap world. The Dixie Chicks and the Queen. The Dixie and the Queen. The one is from the England. The other's just mean. They're super queen and it's nice. They're not laboratory mice. I'm checking. Then it is just a mate. Zoinks. Yeah! Because if you go there, I take and it's mate. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Who won? It was me, Chessmar. I won. I'm so excited too. GG's, Shaggy. GG's. It was an honor. It wasn't me. Yeah, it wasn't him. It's a fact, it wasn't him. Kingslayer, thank you for the follow. Good fight, by the way. Good fight. So in the middle, I think you did well. This is fine. Good development, but what is that thing that you got to do? By the way, there's a secret code, so listen up. If you've used chess.com before, this is a secret code. If I'm gonna hit X here, it's going to rotate it. Watch. Pause champ, X. I hit X, it turns it around. But wait, if I do it again, oh, magic. What happened? The board rotated. So I hit X, and here white has a very good move. I know, it's magical, Chessmar, right? Oh, indeed. Yeah, you can watch from their perspective. So here Shaggy got the center, but you got the center, that doesn't mean anything immediately. But, what is that other thing that you need to do as white? King safety. So, if you want to learn it in Hungarian, it's called shánc. Not shots, no, shánc. No. Shánc, it's time to shánc over here. And the king would be safe, and then you'd be a happy camper. Nemyo, deyo. It's pretty good. Good stuff, actually. Good stuff. Nookers, thank you for giving 2 subs. Oh my god, to Sampino and Danktrill. Whoa, so that means I'm on 5. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Shánc. So it kind of have this TZ sound. Alright, so 5 pawn moves. Who's next? In the line. Come on. Come at me, people. Come at me. Alright, this is the rule, by the way. Every sub, I have to make a pawn move. So right now we're at 5. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what God has given us. Let's see what needs to be done here. Alright. Let me refresh this though. Yeah, so here. So you did everything well. You did some very good development, yet you forgot about castling. And that's why you sort of ran into trouble. What is a pawn move? So a pawn move is this. This is called a pawn, or a peasant, if you're more used to middle town words. What middle town? Can't speak this language. So, in those olden ages, In the Middle Ages, they had peasant moves. These are the peasant moves, or pawn moves. That's the one we're talking about. Namyo chance, it is a good chance. It is always good to chance. Soviet Cat, thank you for the follow. Absolutely, thanks for the follow. Alright, so, well, then I'm gonna be playing 5 moves with them pawns. Okay, alright, now we're good to go. Oh no, they took my bait. Oh no, they took my bait. No, why you took my bait? Why did you take my bait? Why did you take my bait? Okay, let's get that knight to a juicy spot. Over there, let's go here. Let's go there, knight c5, and we've got some deadly ideas going on. If queen b5, queen there, check, you can't block, I take knight a6. Bye-bye, lady! Bye-bye! And if here I take, yeah! Alright, again, 5 moves. Alright, we're done with the pawn moves. Okay, let's go b4. I want to trade that bishop because that's a juicy one. Juicy bishop over there. Let's go e5. I want to open it up. That king's gonna look funky. Funky in the middle. Alright, so let's go here. Maybe I can go c5 later. Ooh, that's nasty. That is nasty. Okay, I want to go here. Don't know why, but I want to do it. Alright, let's castle. It takes. I want to open it up. So c5, I want to go there. Don't know if I like it, actually. Alright, knight c6. We're hopping in there. Alright, knight d4. Opening it up for my guys. Knight c6 ideas. There, let's go here. I want to cross pin. There, rook c8. Knight c4, we're coming in there. We're coming in there, and bishop f6, and we're back for some scrumptious stuff. Let's go here. Not reacting yet. Let's take. Okay, let's go h5, so some h4 stuff. Oh no, that was really bad. Let's go f6. There, check, take that. We're gonna yoink that. We're gonna yoink that. Okay, check. We take this. We take those. Alright, let's hide. If they take, that's fine. Let's go g6. I don't like my move at all. I don't like my move at all. Okay, we go here. That was terrible. But I have rook d7 now. There I take. I dare take. Let's go here. And we win. By the way, this is the thing that I wanted you guys to show. If they take, I can take, and I've got a beautiful win. Walk on with hope on your heart. Yeah, right that. Yep, you sack with the rook. And because the pawn is so far advanced and the king is not in this box, so if the king is in the box, it's a draw. I mean, not a draw, but they stop my pawn. But the king is far away, and I can promote and I'm winning. Easy. Hey, Hannah, how's it going? Shout out to Hannah. Says. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Have you hit 60 in your puzzle run? Everybody say hi to Hannah. Say hi, Hannah. And you know, that way. No compassion, just, you know, just like you're dead inside, that's how you have to say it. Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. Alright, we're back to challenges, so we can do that. Alright, Hannah, come on, hop on in. It's time, so you play me once. You didn't even play me once. How dare you, Hannah? How dare you? I mean, you get odds, because I can only make 5 pawn moves. Actually, now 6. You can't be too scared. Do I look like a scary person? Chat, be honest. Do I look scary to you? Do I look like a scary person? Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Come on now. I'm a decent little fella. I don't hurt nobody. I'm not scared. Come on, I have a hat. I got a hat. You play once, you're a GM. Boo! No, you can't run away like that. By the way, I have to make 6 pawn moves. So, hey, you already got some odds. I have to play 6 pawn moves. No, you didn't decline a challenge. You have to challenge me. Risk it. Come on, people. I'm a humble little man. Humble little man. I'm not as scary, by the way, as all those Dr. Seuss figures. They're terrible. They're horrible. Oh my goodness. 2 more gifties. Oh my god. Now I'm on 8. That is... Come on. Now you can be doing that. Come on there. You guys got to step it up. I have to make 8 pawn moves in a row. All right, let's see. Well, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 7. 8! Yay, we made it! Yay, we made it! Alright, this doesn't look too great, but it's not too bad just yet. Let's go h5. I should trade this off. Quickly, 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 and swiftly. Okay, let's go a5. Let's go here, takes. Alright, bishop d4. Alright, knight c5 takes. Alright, d3. Okay, bishop a6. We go in there. Should I take? Nope. Let's go here. King here. There, a4, c6. Let's go there. Here, we're coming in. Or trying to come in on in. Takes. Okay, we go here. Takes. There. Whoop! Pawn! It's a pawn! Thank you for the pawn! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you for the pawn! Thank you for the peones! Thank you for the peones! Check! Check! Okay, I guess this will be a little scary. Now, I don't know why I let that knight live. Really shouldn't have had that happen. But oh well. That'd be okay. Got this pawn running. Got this pawn running. Got it running. Got it running. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. It wasn't the best opening either, I'd say. Wasn't the best, but hey. Hey, we do our best over here. We do our best. Can't stop me, can't stop me, I mean, meh. You're nominating Nukush. Okay. Okay. Alright. Come on. Come on there. Alright. Shaggy, good luck. Alright, gotta play 8 moves. Alright. Gonna start with the creepy crawly. That should be a good start. Okay. Alright. Here, we're at 4. Okay, b4, takes. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, a4. b5. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let's take. Yay! We hit 8. Okay. We're gonna make it that it's a Dutch. Yay! Alright, we've got the Dutch. I mean, come on, Hannah. Is this so scary? Come on, it's not that Thank you for gifting to Chessmore. Alright, B5. That's nasty. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Trying to hurt me there. So rude, man. So rude. Okay, let's castle. So I'm basically playing with black. Literally. There. They want to take my pawn. What did I do to deserve this? That you want to take my pawn like that? Okay. Let's hop on in. Let's hop on in there. Takes. Let's activate the bishop. Alright, my knight is really bad, so need to activate it. You castled! Yay, Shaggy! Making progress there. There. Okay, let's take this. It's time to open it up for my pieces. Alright. Oh, wants to attack me. How dare you? Oh no. Oh no, wants to take my stuff. Okay, I'll take stuff too. I'll take stuff too. Faisal, thank you for the follow. Okay. So, is there any shape or form you could never... You're saying no odds you'd beat me, Hannah. Are you sure? I think you're underestimating yourself. Absolutely underestimating yourself. Dude, the first thing you gotta do when you start playing chess is thinking, I'm the best! And it doesn't even have to be true. It gives you extra rating points, trust me. I chase you away? That's not true. You're chasing yourself away. I just said that you could play. That's all. Okay, let's see. Look, just so you know, there is a heroic woman in this chat. Mika would gladly take on any of these challenges. She even plays all these survivor games. Any fear? No fear whatsoever. Alien vs. Predator, the game version, no fear at all. Right, Mika? No fear. Absolutely zero fear. She does it like all the time. Ooh, you want to promote that pawn? That is dastardly. Absolutely dastardly. Can I even stop that thing? Dude. Dude. I'm telling you, what am I doing? Alright, I gotta take. Right, I gotta take that. Gotta take that bastard. Gotta take that I gotta take that bastard. That pawn is running down there. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. What's going on here? What is going on here? Man, Shaggy is coming in hot. Okay. Wants to mess with my rook. You gotta go here. Dude. Too good. Too good. Gotta trade. Oh, man. Oh, mansies. Oh, mansies. Oh, manlies. Okay. Go there. Go there. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with the trading. I'll be trading. Now come on behind your door. What do you want here, pony? You want to mate me? Say you want to mate me? Okay, I go G4, I go G5, and I go there. Come on. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Appreciate it. Alright, so he's using my analysis? Good. Good, 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 good. Very poggy, go Shaggy. See, I'm seeing you're practicing for the rap battle already, Hannah. I can see you. I'm seeing ya. You're already in practice sesh. You like the offense? Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm gonna go g5 just to weaken the king. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Gonna yoink that one. Absolutely yoink that one. Gotta yoink that. Got to yoink that. Ugh. SMH. Check. What if I check you just a little bit? What if I check you here? And then I wanna yoink your stuff, 'cause I'd be sincere. If I check here, it takes, and maybe my king gets a little shady. But that ain't me, I'm gonna take that baby. All those babies will be mine. Give it to me. Gift it to me. Give it to Papa. Take. They're here. Check I take. And don't I get mated? You really want to mate me, don't you? Don't you really just want to mate like thee? Don't you really want to just mate like thee, don't you? Okay, let's check yonder. Check here. Check here. Oh, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. That's not the way I want it. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. Let's check. Okay, good, good. Check. That's not the best. Not the worst, but not the best. Alright, now I go queen f2. Everything's defended. Absolutely. Absolutely defended. Alright, so I could walk my king into that position. Once my deep... Hey, that's my pawn. Don't you touch my pawn. It is mine. It is my pawn. It's my pawn. My pawn. It is my pawn. Hey, hey, no touching my pawn. And it's my girl. My girl. My girl. Oh no, if you take it, would have been some drawing chances. Some drawing chances. GG's, man. Very good fight. You played so well. Honestly, you've been playing fabulously till that end point. Well done. Oops, thank you for the follow. So, earlier, A3 was brilliant. Like, your whole play, if you were paying attention or would be paying more attention to my attacking moves, you are going to be on a fast track of gaining some hefty rating points. Because now I had bishop takes f8. But if you just keep on developing, you would have a fabulous position. But right on forward, again, you did good defense. You tried to put pressure on my king. I liked your gangster ways. That was great. And moving your king away was good too. Yeah, and you had to just slow it down. You have 16 seconds and some extra time, so it should work. Hey, Casina, how's it going? How is it going, y'all? So guys and gals, do be checking out our Discord if you want to know when fabulous stuff is happening. Alright? If you want to know that part, be around in that case. Absolutely. Alright, so let's see. 30 minutes. Look, if you challenge me, it minimum should be 4 hours, okay? Like, if you do that, come on, man. Why waste only a little bit of our time? Let's waste more of that, right? Like, 30-minute challenge, nah, man, 4 hours. Make it 4 hours. But honestly, if you want to do that challenge, I'd appreciate if you guys follow the command, pawns, and that will be the way to go. Lunde in the house. What up? What up? What up? By the way, we can switch it up a little bit. So if you guys want me to play a specific opening, I'm glad to do so. So if you want me to play a gambit or such, be glad to do so. As I said before, but I say it again. Alright, let's do the 9 moves. All these 30-second challenges, hate them! Hate 30 seconds, it's not chess. It's basically clicking with your mouse. It's challenging to play Blitz? Okay. Alright, let me see. Yeah, let's do that 9 movers. Let's do those 9 moves. Alright, let's go B3. Here. Okay, we're just going to the slow, creepy crawly. D3. Push it. Push that pawn. Defend that. Yeah! Alright. Let's go E3. You're basically playing this hedgehog kind of stuff. There, I check. That's fine. Okay, it's time to develop. Get out somehow. Knight D4. And we're centralizing. And we are centralizing. Takes. I take, and I take this guy. Because if they take, I take that rook. Okay, let's take that. There, let's go queen b3, go for the e6 pawn. There, queen c2, that was smart of my opponent. Let's take that, let's castle. Alright, now this ain't shabby. Actually I should have started rolling with my pawns. Wants to get in there, no way, Jose. Rook a2. Okay, takes, fine. Alright, let's block this. There, f3. It's getting a little scary. But not too scary anymore, because I'm gonna yoink. And the pawn goes in, and they'll be boink. I'm gonna yoink. I'm go there, and it'll be boink. There, let's defend our pawnzers. Let's defend the pawnzers. Okay, let's go here. Gonna just go there, or e4. Okay, f5, push the pawn. Creating more weaknesses. Absolutely more weaknesses. This is completely losing. What you hoping for there, buddy? What you hoping there, buddy? What are you hoping? What are you hoping? What are you hoping for? It's made 'cause you opened up the door. Yeah. 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 Nice. 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 Yeah. All right, let's see. Ooh. Ooh, they give me that 30-second challenge. Ooh. So excited. Not gonna take it. Boop, 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 boop. Not gonna take it. Boop, 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 boop. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Never gonna happen. This is not a race of mouse play. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Not even if you are Gary Kasparov. Then I take it. Actually, then I take it. Then it would happen. Then it would happen. I would take it. Oh yeah. 10 seconds. There's no chance. Not even in hell. I can tell. Yeah. Yeah. None of that. None of that. What challenge? I mean, it's easy. It's so easy. You just follow this recommendation and you can do it. And you can immediately do it. All right. 10 minutes? 0-10. Wow. Sneaky. All right. Meanwhile, let's do this one. Okay. B5, A4. Okay, G5 goes there. Let's sacrifice D3 here, H4. Okay, we've got those moves. Ooh, this is actually looking bad. Let's go here. That's terrible. Oh my god. This is terrible. Oh no! Absolutely destroying me. Oh, absolutely getting destroyed. No, absolutely getting me destroyed. No. Taking all my stuff. No. This guy's too good. This guy's too good. Let me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. No. Destroyed me. No. Dead. The guy was too good, my man. Too good. Alright, let's get this guy. Oh, come on. Too good. Too good, man. Too good. Absolutely too good. Yo, Nukush, good luck. Alright, so gotta play 9 moves, if I remember correctly. Okay, A6. E6. B5, G6, H6. Gonna get some space. Let's go A5. C4. C5. It's a little dangerous because I have to make a pawn move. Okay, we made it. All right, now it's time to develop. Absolutely time to develop. Let's go here and use this diagonal. Knight C6 and go that way. Man, that was brutal. Brutalize me. Absolutely brutalize me. Absolutely brutalized me. Okay. So now I'm gonna yoink and it's time to castle. Now, even though you do funny business, you still have to castle first. You gotta do them in GM in disguise, maybe. Okay, let's take that. Let's take it a baby, maybe. Let's go there. Maybe bishop d7 stuff. That'd be nice. That'd be absolutely nice. There. Okay, it's time to castle. Now my king is happy. A happy camper. What's my favorite time control? I actually like classical time controls. So I don't mind long time controls, but I like rapid. Also, why am I just losing my mind? Why did I? Nobody saw that? Nobody saw that? Okay. Let's go here. I want to get rid of that bishop. What just happened there? What the heck just happened there? I'm gonna push. Ooh. I'll take. Alright. So, let's go one by one. Get my pieces out. Don't put your pieces on the sides. That's kind of the moral of the story. If you can't avoid that, that is fantastic. But if you do it, ay caramba. That's what I'm saying. Ay caramba. In that case, I can take stuff. In that case, I can yoink stuff. Okay, so I want to make knight moves, but the queen is kind of like a bishop, and it would take mine, and I don't want that. So I'm going to defend it. So if they take, I have rook takes. I'm really on to that one. On to that one. Queen e4. It's still kind of a target. Now I can go knight c3 or here. I like this one more, because I attacked the rook and the queen at the same time. So one of the big rules in chess is that usually you want to keep your pawns in front of your king. The reason Nukush is in some sort of trouble because he pushed the G pawn that is called the guardian pawn in chess, and it should be there guarding the king. No, I think I can take that. I think I can take those. For sure. For sure, I can take those. Okay, let's take that. Okay, so you always want to invite your pieces like it's a party. So this guy isn't doing nothing. I'm thinking of involving it in the game. Because this rook is doing some job already, but the other one, not much. So I want to get there, go there, and do things right. Rook g3, let's go move it away, and as I can put it farthest away, it is very difficult to capture with the rook, because it's kind of like a landlocked piece. This is kind of the dragon of the position. Alright, it's time to get my rook on into the game. Let's just do that. Yo, thanks for the follow. Okay. And now you always want to go to the second rank, so let's go there. There, and now this is mate. Normally it wouldn't be mate, but our dragon is actually breathing fire along this long diagonal. The queen f2, the king can't run. I think that's mate. GG's there, Nukush. So I think your opening was obviously fine. I liked it. This was great. But where you overdone it a little bit is, well, first off, it's better to get your bishop towards the center. Hey, Saptashva. So it's better to get the bishop towards the center. Second off, you usually want to avoid moving these pawns. And if you do, you want to move the side pawn once, and that's it. So the beginning was good here. Knight c6. So there's no captures because the bishop is loose. You notice that? Here I took c5 takes here. And you'd never want to go g4. You'd rather go h3 and then you can go on with the attack. But you can't go with g4 because your king is going to get ultra weakened. So that's actually, I think, the moral of the story there. Alright, so let us see. These were basically the critical moments in that position. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Unknown. I almost got a challenge there. Shoot. No, I didn't get it. No, you tried to take advantage. Yeah, but it usually should take advantage with your pieces. That's the better way of doing that. Actually. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Things might be still working. That's good. Is it still on? Okay, I think I will try to make this work. Alarm? From what rating one should study opening? You should know at least one opening. So for example, I would say do study some of these games. Let me give you this link. It's my favorite. So apologies if you've seen this one before, but I think it's a good one. So my idea, whenever you do anything, is to learn a gambit, choose one of them, and then just practice tactics / puzzles. And these are basically little tricks. All right. Rodriguez, thank you for the follow. All right, I think I'm going to take a couple more and then I'm going to show you what these gambits are. Okay, there, b5, g6, b4. a5, c6, d6, a4. Ooh, I gotta go there. Shoot. No, but I can still go a3. Let's go here. Takes. Gonna go for a3. Okay, they go there. That's good, because now I can actually start building my position. I don't mind the trades. Trades are good for me. These are absolutely good for me. I'm ready to trade. Absolutely ready to trade. Let's go here, and I'm gonna trade next. Oh no, what is going on? No. No, my game, my game. Okay, it's back. All right, I guess it's gonna collapse on me if I'm not careful. So, we'll have to let's take this one. There, h5. Oh no, here. Okay, check. Check. Wanna go f2. There, here. Okay, h4. I'm going in. Why didn't I go here? Okay, I guess I will have to do this one. e4, e3. We're coming on in there. King f6. Okay, takes e2. Pawn is a run-in. Here I go here. Yeah, we won! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Nice indeed. Shoot. Alright, I guess I have to do the raid then. Okay. Oh man, I will have to fix these.